Did you know your cat secretly hates you? Cats' body language can give much information about what they're feeling about their owner, but many owners did not understand cats' body language. That's why in this video we will share 25 signs that shows your cat secretly hates you. Number 1, bite at you always. It's a clear sign of resentment from adult cats that a clear sign of resentment from your cat is biting. Although people stated that biting is normal behavior for kittens, but stated that full-grown cats should never be biting, especially when you reach out to try and pet them. If they are, they're not very pleased and your cat does not love you. Number 2, cats with lowered tails. Your cat's tail is one of the best ways to understand what your mysterious pet is feeling. The height of its tail is a telltale sign that your cat is feeling happy or upset with you. Generally, the lower the tail, the more likely your cat is in a fearful or hostile mood. If the tail is tucked under its body, they're definitely not feeling you, so back off. Number 3, cats that don't use their litter box. Probably the most irritating sign on the list. A cat purposefully pooping outside of the litter box is a sure sign they're trying to get under your skin. You'll be tempted to excuse this behavior by speculating that they could have done it by accident, but don't underestimate the intelligence of your feline. It's possible your cat is telling you they don't like where you've set up their litter box, or that they're having a hard time accessing it. Number 4, cats that scratch your furniture. When your cat looks you in the eye and while destroying your furniture, you start to question if they hate you or if they're just pure evil. This isn't actually a sign of their like or dislike for you. They're just marking their territory the best way they know how. The reason why they look you directly in the eye while doing it. That might be just pure evil. Number 5, your cat always giving you that creepy stare. This behavior is pretty easy to ignore or blame on other factors. You might think your cat is just innocently watching you from afar, but that serial killer gaze might mean something more. If your cat regularly watches you but doesn't seem to be upset about anything in particular, it could be a sign of aggression and clear sign your cat does not love you. Number 6, they stop grooming themselves. Grooming is what cats do, so it's probably trying to tell you something. When a cat stops grooming itself, is it shedding all over your freshly laundered bed sheets? Maybe they are irritated by the way you're petting them. They stop purring. If Fluffy stopped purring at an especially inopportune time, like during dinner with friends, it might be that they are afraid they'll lose your attention if they interrupt dinner with such a loud noise. Number 7, the cat disappears whenever you come around. Cats are often private and independent creatures, it's true. Still, even the most cats like a cuddle and a pet every now and then, or at least a meal. If your cat never, ever asks you for affection and even disappears whenever you come in the room, there's a good chance it's avoiding you on purpose. Cats will scatter when they don't feel safe, and they'll slink off when they are feeling stressed. If your cat is hiding from you, it's a fairly clear sign that the cat doesn't want you to see her, and she doesn't want to see you. Number 8, not feeling relaxed. A relaxed cat tends to lie down in vulnerable positions, such as belly up or curled up, and may even begin to groom itself with its tongue in front of members of the household. It will also have pointed ears but closed eyes and no sign of bristling hair. If your cat doesn't love you, it won't carry out any of this behavior in front of you because it doesn't trust you. Number 9, they steal your food. You were looking forward to eating some shrimp, but your cat stole it off your plate. If they had asked nicely, you might have given them one, but to help themselves to your food without your consent is just plain rude. Number 10, the cat doesn't stop hiding. It's normal for cats to require their own space, but if it hides as soon as you open the door of the house and doesn't show itself, then this could be a sign that your cat doesn't love you. However, it can also be the sign of an illness, as felines are more elusive if they have to hide their vulnerability due to illness. Number 11, defecating outside its box. Another of the signs that your cat doesn't love you is when they defecate outside the place selected by the tutor. This sign is common in feline behavior problems. They may do this because they want to mark their territory in another area due to the feeling of threat they perceive. Alternatively, the cat may not be well. Number 12, cats with ears flat against their head. Cats press their ears back flat on their head when they're feeling defensive or aggressive. This is usually the first sign that they're about to go into attack mode, so it's a good idea to put some space between you and your kitty. You'll be tempted to reach out and pet them to calm them down, but your hand coming toward them will be seen as a threat and kitty will react. Number 13, they hiss at you. All of the experts agree that if your cat is hissing at you, then they're definitely upset. If a full-grown cat is hissing, it's a surefire sign they're unhappy and potentially feeling threatened. But Nagelschneider noted that hissing, growling, and swatting are all normal behaviors in kittens as they try to develop. Number 14, the cat won't touch or be touched. When a cat trusts you, it will offer many physical expressions of closeness. It will lick you, rub you, groom you, and sleep on you. But if you are a dangerous creature, a cat will not let you get close enough to inflict damage. If a cat insists on maintaining distance, it's a good sign that the cat does not have faith in your intentions. If you don't get any headbutts, lap sits, or leg rubs, it's probably because the cat does not trust your motives. Number 15, a cat can friendly others expect you. Oftentimes, cats will warm up to other people but have a cold demeanor when it comes to you. So ensure that all your cat's needs are fulfilled by giving them more love and attention. In a survey seeking cat advice from their vet, cats need to know that you are their owner. Taking good care of them is your responsibility. Can you provide them with food, water, and clean litter? Do you keep them stimulated and healthy by playing with them? Number 16, they keep doing things that annoy you. Look, you love your cat, and they know it, but maybe they don't care. Maybe they want to drive you nuts, or maybe they're trying to get a reaction out of you, because they sense that something has changed between you and them. Whatever their motives may be, there are a few behavioral clues that mean I hate you in feline speak. Number 17, the cat's eyes are dilated or thin as a line. When a cat's pupils get big, round, and black, it's usually caused by fear or excitement. When the pupils constrict to narrow slits, it's a sign of anger, agitation, or arousal. So either way, a cat's eyes can give you insight into how they feel about you. Number 18, they're using your house as a toilet. Is your cat suddenly treating your whole house like his personal powder room? It could be a sign that he's not so happy about your behavior. If your pet is pooping wherever he pleases, it may be a sign that you're not walking them or changing their litter box frequently enough. It could also be a sign your pet is fearful, so consider addressing your own behaviors like yelling or slamming doors. That could make them scared. Number 19, they growl. Your cat may give the mailman a less than friendly greeting from time to time. If you're the one those angry growls are directed at you though, odds are you've done something to upset or scare them, and this is a clear sign your cat hates you. Number 20, they ignore your commands. If your cat seems to be giving you the cold shoulder and ignoring your commands all of a sudden, it's a good sign they're not happy with you. Cats in particular may ignore commands when they're feeling upset. Number 23, they stop sleeping. Has your formerly sleepy animal companion suddenly become an insomniac? Chances are they're not feeling super secure at home. Much like their human counterparts, animals will sometimes stop sleeping if they're feeling anxious or aren't getting enough exercise. However, that doesn't mean you should bring them into your bed to fix it. Research from the Mayo Clinic reveals that sleeping in the same bed as your pet can have adverse effects on both your sleep and health. Number 24, they clean themselves right after you touch them. You consider yourself a very clean person. Still, your cat acts like you're the filthiest person on the planet, and they must decontaminate themselves immediately after you pet them. It's not like you have cooties. Number 25, they never apologize. Cats aren't perfect. They make mistakes like everybody else, but they refuse to ever take responsibility for their actions and say that they're sorry. If you notice any of these signs in your cat's behavior, it's essential to take steps to address the issue. For instance, you can provide your cat with more opportunities to play and exercise. More words ensure they have access to more comfortable and safe living spaces. Ultimately, cats can be independent and sometimes lovable. They also have the capacity for affection and love. If your cat is exhibiting signs of dislike or discomfort around you, so it's important to take a step and work towards building a stronger, healthier relationship with your pet.